Hi, this is Alan from Alpus Group with a video of a series of 6 free trading videos. This is the introduction video from Alpus Group. That's www.alpusgroup.com. Contact Alan at alpusgroup.com. My telephone number is 07539 141257. You have to, of course, dial +44 if you're dialing from outside the UK. I'm also on Skype under Alan Edwards associated with that number, also on WhatsApp and FaceTime associated with the same number. We've got a link to a free contract checklist which I'll put below this video, and also a link to some further project and property management training should you be interested in carrying that out. So, an introduction to Alpus Group. Alpus was founded in Slovenia in 2015 and is based within the European Union and also in the United Kingdom. Alpus operates in the United Kingdom, in Europe, that's within the EU, and also out with the EU, in the Middle East and in South Africa. Alpus Group achievements. Alpus Group has property assets in the United Kingdom, in Europe and beyond. Alpus has a track record of project management success over many years for commercial and publicly owned clients. Our culture, Alpus Group creates property wealth through the application of project management, technical and financial expertise and resources towards leveraging additional value on its assets. Our ethos, Alpus Group applies its expertise and technology for the benefit of its customers and shareholders. Alan Edwards, that's me, is the Managing Director of Alpus Group, and I've got extensive experience in the management of property development and infrastructure projects in the UK and internationally. I started work for a building contractor in Hampshire, United Kingdom, and I worked for contractors, for top-tier consultants, and also for clients. See the following references and testimonials. This is a list of some of the residential projects that I've been involved in. Local authority housing developments in North and West London, several of those. Private redevelopment of a golf course in the home counties in the UK. Conversion projects and refurbishments, various. Chelsea Harbour residential multi-storey mixed-use development. I was based on that for about 5 years. Luxury serviced apartments at Hyde Park Gate for Cheval Properties, another very high quality development that I carried out. Crescent development, Baku, Azerbaijan, which is a mixed use development carried out for Gilan Holding in Baku in Azerbaijan, and Ajban Lifestyle Village in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Commercial projects, retail. I've been involved in lots of fine fare hypermarkets, supermarkets and shop fitting throughout the UK when I worked for Headway Construction, which was part of the ABF group, Associated British Foods. Factory units in Farlington in Hampshire. Ladymead Retail Park, Guildford, for Arundel House Securities in Farnham. I was the employer's representative on that job. Chelsea Harbour Retail, Restaurant and Hotel part for P&O developments. Office developments at Bevis Marks and St Paul's in the City of London, also at Whitechapel for P&O developments. Apex Plaza office development at Reading for Prudential. Crescent development offices in Baku, Azerbaijan for Gilan, and government offices in Gaborone in Botswana. These are some of the hotel projects that I've been involved in. Intercontinental Hotel, Abu Dhabi, UAE. I was the planning manager for the main contractor on that project. Cable Beach redevelopment, Nassau, Bahamas, for the Hotel Corporation of the Bahamas, as was Emerald Beach Hotel, Nassau, Bahamas, and Lucayan Beach Hotel, Freeport, Grand Bahama. I worked for 3 years in the Bahamas for the Hotel Corporation of the Bahamas, starting off as the Deputy Project Controller on the Cable Beach project, and then I became the Project Director on the Lucayan Beach Hotel and Casino project. Lanesborough Hotel, London, for Bond Corporation. Dorchester Hotel refurbishment, where I advised Ferris and Watson, the project managers on that job, and Crescent Hotel development in Baku, Azerbaijan, for Gilan Holding. I've managed many railway projects. On Crossrail, I was involved as a project coordinator in the very early days in 1993. The start of Crossrail, which is still not yet commissioned. Rail track mobilisation and transition from British Rail. I was involved as deputy head of projects for East Anglia Zone on the mobilisation of rail track. North London Line blockade, a big improvement project on the North London Line, an important commuter line. Surbiton Woking re-signalling project, I was the senior project manager for that project, and various Southern Zone signalling projects, Wembley infrastructure projects, Docklands Light Railway, Stratford International project, Waterloo Station platform improvements, Abu Dhabi Metro, Transport for Wales mobilisation for the South Wales Metro, Lanway and sidings, and Kamanova Belyakovs Railway Project Phase 1. I've got various testimonials here from different clients. One from Andrea Todoslevich, Head of Engineering Department at EPTISA. Testimonial from Rory O'Neill, the Director of Docklands Light Railway. Testimonial from Jamil Muradov, Chairman of Gilan Holding in Baku, Azerbaijan. Testimonial from David Whitehouse, Managing Director Europe for ACOM. Testimonial from Gilan Holding. This is the letter itself in respect of the Crescent Development Project, valued at 1.5 billion. Testimonial letter from ACOM in respect of the same project. Testimonial in respect of South Wales Metro and associated Lanwayan project. This is the Alpus Group planned growth targets for 2021 to 25. We've got a 5-year plan, and the UK figures are shown in grey, and the international figures in white. Alpus Group United Kingdom property market is the main focus of our efforts in the next 3 to 5 years, especially residential property, affordable homes, family accommodation, executive homes, retirement homes, student accommodation, and commercial property, focusing on changes of use from commercial to residential as a result of recent permitted rights developments. Alpus Group competitive advantage. Alpus has a large network of partners who collaborate to achieve added value. Alpus has a low cost base, resulting in minimal overheads, and Alpus can achieve high returns on investment by leverage of their expertise. This is a chart from Knight Frank Research, which looks at various scenarios for economic risks and challenges during the period 2021 and 22. And we've considered this in respect of our own strategy for the UK property market. You can look at that at your own leisure, but it takes into account scenarios regarding Brexit and political upheaval, interest rates, the UK economy, effects of COVID, and post-pandemic effects, geopolitical factors, and property tax changes. Alpus has 3 main strategies: permitted rights developments, commercial to residential; strategy 2, development and permission for changes of use, commercial or industrial to residential; and strategy 3, joint ventures with property owners. Approach 1 involves site acquisition and development of commercial sites for residential under permitted development rights. Approach 2 involves site acquisition and development of residential sites for affordable housing and other types. Approach 3 involves joint ventures with property owners. Alpus has a 5-step property investment and development strategy. Step 1, identification of suitable sites. Step 2, preliminary design and feasibility study. Step 3, planning permission and site acquisition. Step 4, marketing and sales. Step 5, detailed design and construction. A typical project timeline of activities involves identification of suitable site in target area, step 1, and preliminary design and feasibility, step 2, all in quarter 1. Quarter 2, the site acquisition and planning permission or option to purchase. And quarter 3 and 4 for the marketing and sales and detailed design and construction effort. So typically a project would take a year. The first 2 quarters of which would be preparation for the development, and the last 2 quarters, the last half of a typical project, would be involved in the marketing and the development of that opportunity. And what we tend to try to do is market before we've actually carried out detailed design and construction. Then we can try to take advantage of early sales, off the drawing board sales if possible. Financial projections for a typical project. Typically cash flow is negative for stages 1 to 4 and only becomes positive upon the sale of the asset. Hence we try to bring that forward as far as possible. Profit margins are anticipated in the region 20 to 25%. Alpus Group KPIs measuring success. Metric 1, return on capital employed for Alpus. Metric 2, return on investment for investors. Metric 3, return on turnover, stroke revenue. And metric 4, return on capital cost of development. Alpus has a strong partner network in the UK, Europe, the Middle East and South Africa. Alpus has a property investment strategy for the UK property market opportunities as a result of permitted development rights. Alpus is aware of the economic risks and challenges for the UK property market, and Alpus has opportunities for property investors of all categories. Alpus carries out joint ventures with property owners, and Alpus has KPIs for the measurement of success. Our property development strategy, 5 steps, will be gone through in the following 5 videos. So this is the first video in the series. The next video will identify step 1 of our 5-step development strategy, identification of sites. Video 3 of the series will go through step 2 of our 5-step development strategy, preliminary design and feasibility study. Video 4 will go through step 3 of our 5-step development strategy, planning permission and acquiring the site. Video 5 will go through marketing and sales, which is step 4 of our 5-step development strategy. Video 6 will go through step 5, which is detailed design and construction, which will also include system building and modular building considerations. So a summary of the video 1 learning. Alpus has a strong partner network in the UK, Europe, the Middle East and South Africa. Alpus has a property investment strategy for the UK property market opportunities that present themselves, particularly as a result of permitted development rights opportunities from the legislation that was passed in September 2020. Alpus is aware of the economic risks and challenges for the UK property market. Alpus has opportunities for property investors of all categories. Alpus carries out joint ventures with property owners, and Alpus has KPIs for measurement of success. So our 5-step development strategy once more. Step 1, identify sites. Step 2, preliminary design and feasibility. Step 3, planning permission and site acquisition. Step 4, marketing and sales. Step 5, detailed design and construction, including system building and modular considerations. These are our contact details. Alpus Group, www.alpusgroup.com. We've got Alpus Projects Limited at Hindhead in Surrey, in the UK, Alpus DOO in Zgornje Gore in Slovenia. Contact Alan at alpusgroup.com. Telephone Alan on +44 7539 141257. I've also got a Skype address, Alan Edwards, associated with that number, also on WhatsApp and FaceTime. And there's a free contracts checklist at the link shown on the screen there, which I'll put in the description down below the video, and also another link for further property development training. So that's the conclusion of video 1. Look forward to seeing you in video 2, the next free video training from Alpus Group.